And to look at the starters for the Pistons. Bay and Grant are the forwards. MP out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the 5. And for the Hawks, at the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. Home in the paint. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Clock at 6. Passes it to Capella. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Young. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And just good at staying under control. Even when Young is under duress, he just keeps his composure.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And it's Capella missing.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now, here's MP. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Stewart. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
MP against Young. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
MP with it. Oh! That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
No.
How about the athleticism from MP on that jam? Putting the defense on notice.
Here's Herter. Kicks to Young. Good defense by MP.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here he goes. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, yeah, MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
Now, here's Collins. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Grant.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
The drive by MP. Oh!
Tough basket by MP. Able to hit on the bounce and finish. Impressive.
Young passes to Hunter. Collins looking around. Now the pass to Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. He can't get that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And MP throws it down hard.
And love to see MP get aggressive inside, pushing his way around the contact and to his shot.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench did exactly what they did.
Substitution on the court.
Young against MP. Young left side. Back to Herter. Young in the corner. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Capella trying to free himself up. And another shot. Young's shot is good. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
And how about Young being active and getting after it on the glass? This type of play demonstrates leadership.
And Detroit looking at who they've got. Bay and Grant are the forwards. He's out there with MP. And it's Stewart in at the center, locking down the middle. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alder.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Bulls made a big difference. He had 15 points, and he also did a good job of creating for others, getting them the ball in position to score. What stood out was his hustle. Work ethic was what really allowed him to make an impact. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And
That's a great dunk!
freakish athletic.
That's
Wow.
how you do it.
It's scary when MP is going off like this. His adrenaline starts flowing, the teammates getting pumped, and then it's like a runaway train.
Young pass to Herter. And here's Gallinari. Fires the three. He can't get that one to fall. Here's MP. And he slams it down right on top of Gallinari.
Oh, powerful finish. That's the intensity MP brings, firing up his teammates.
Young drives in. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Going inside. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home.
And those are handles you got to work years on to develop. MP's got some circus moves in his pocket.
Here's Herter. He's covered by Grant. And the dunk by Capella.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
The main strength of Capella's offensive game, I mean, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
The drive. Oh!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's got a finish firm when he gets the space. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 19 points.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Team 4. Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
MP right side. And the dunk by MP.
And the decisiveness of MP on display. Have to be aware of his ability to knife his way inside.
Pass to Hunter. Takes a three. The shot. No good. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Young against MP. That's tipped, and he recovers it. The Pistons leading. Pass to Stewart. Back to MP. Rebounded by Capella.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Young. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella, and it's Johnson in for DeAndre Hunter. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Olenek, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Hawks.
And tonight is why Young is an all-star. He's got incredible scoring ability. Trae can shoulder the load on that end.
MP against Johnson. Johnson with the block. Young in the corner. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic LU jam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. For Detroit, they have made two of their previous three free throws in today's game.
And Kelly Olynyk, from a basketball family, his father is...
We'll go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. He comes in for Collins. Hunter's checked in for Johnson. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart's checked in for Olynyk. Grant comes in for Lyons. Bayes checked in for Diallo. And MP subbed in for Saban Lee. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's MP. Oh,
Goodness.
where did that come from? That was beautiful.
Wow.
He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up though, right? Letting it all go.
Yeah, and that's devastating to the defense. He flat out owned him there.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
There weren't any Swiss players in the NBA until just a few years ago, but now Capella, one of several guys from Switzerland, making an impact in his league.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Hawks lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And let's
Hey, what we got to do here.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for the Pistons, Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's MP in at the point guard.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Down low, Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Shooting for Detroit.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Pistons working the ball around now. MP passes to Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
The Hawks leading by 4. And stolen by MP. And MP throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of the game.
He's such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
And finish off by Collins.
And one thing you love about Collins as a scorer, he's efficient. His numbers from the field and from 3 are consistent year to year.
To the inside. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Grant.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Back to Herter. Bay against Collins. Hunter. Capella trying to free himself up. Hunter no good. And so MV will bring it up for the Pistons. Takes it inside and dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
Lighting MP's competitive fire. When the game gets close, he is dialed in.
Young against MP. Over MP. Young, no good. The Pistons have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Stewart misses.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he's short of roster.
Hunter with it. Now defended by Grant. And they get it back. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill. And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting, do your best, and you live with the results.
Here's Young. And Capella with the basket on the assist from Young. And that's 12 points for Clint Capella.
Great hands. You can't let Capella get established down there. Once he does, you're pretty much cooked.
MP looking around. Bay wide open, and he fires. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Young outside. It's over Bay. That one wide left. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 9 in their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. The drive by...
Possessing that clutch gene, there's a reason MP has the ball in these moments.
And outside. Now the feed to Capella. Count it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Here's MP.
Oh, see that?
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, MP.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on
that court tonight.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 2. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. That's what you're saying.
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Or they could take the lead if they play for the 3. Interesting decision.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by MP. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're up by 2. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team third.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
Lob pass to Capella. And so it's the Pistons that come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.